Good morning, friends. It is Monday. I love Mondays. August the 10th, and 8:02. And I've come to realize that I have not taped a lot of a project that I've been working on for a couple months, but I've kept it private and hidden because I hadn't been ready to introduce her to you because that was part of the whole plan. She's part of the Audrey, the Atomic Spy Cat series. I guess I'm ready to reveal her. But I wanted to say that I've been so busy, so busy working on my other project. If you see my last video, as well as my Instagram, Facebook pages, or social pages, yes, that I've been busy with the Pretty Pigskin collection, which is this year's football collection. Excuse me. And some other things going on, not just for the business, but personal. Out of town for a little over a week, and then came back and worked on several projects at one time. And then this past weekend, I made football charms because I'm going to make a bag charm. I have not taped a lot of this new project that I'm going to reveal to you because I just forget to pick up the camera. I'm doing it late in the evening where there's no good lighting, and I don't even think about bringing my my Sony camera with me because it's just I don't have the appropriate equipment and lighting to do videotaping in the evening. So anyway, so please forgive me for not showing you a lot of what I am wrapping up in regards to this latest project. I did do some early on when things were kind of slow, after I had introduced Audrey, and those 2 weeks where I posted a Instagram on Audrey or on my socials. That was so much fun. So if you haven't seen who Audrey is, it's important that you know who Audrey the Atomic Spy Cat is, because leading up to this next character, you'll need to know why this character exists. So friends, without further ado, drumroll, let me introduce to you Lee Belle. I have never drawn so many cats before in my life. Let's see, with the 12 of Audrey, yeah, it was 14 plus the patriotic parade. So that's 15. And this is Lee Belle. She is pleasantly plump, white Persian cat, very fluffy. She loves food, and she is Audrey's sidekick. maybe on the prissy side. Doesn't like to get her paws dirty unless they have grape jelly on them. She knows everybody's business in town. That's how she assists Audrey with all the intel that she has. She's gonna come out cute. I'll show you the other ones I did. So let's just preview. Okay, this is the one I'm working on right now. Oh, I can't zoom in. This is the last one I worked on. It's just so adorable. She's just loving life. Miss Confidence right here. And this one's just, oh, puppy dog eyes and a cat. Just cute as can be. This was the first one I drew. And she's got one pearl on her collar and one Tinkerbell hanging from it. And then there's this one. This one's Let's Have Tea, or We're Getting Ready for Some Tea. Isn't she adorable? So cute. I used to have a fluffy cat just like her, but it was a boy. His name was Butch. Long time ago when my boy was wee little. So there they are. Those are 4. And if I did 14 of Audrey, I'll probably most likely do 14 of Lee Belle. So I've got all summer to do that. So now that you know who Lee Belle is, isn't she adorable? I am today working on creating her sticker sheets. There's going to be two, just like there were two with Audrey, the Atomic Spy Cat. And Lee Belle's going to have two. The first page will be all about her Southern charm. And then the second one will be about what she does. She does neighborhood intelligence. She's not necessarily a gossip, but she's the neighbor intelligence. So I need to create those sticker sheets today, or that's what I'm going to do today. I'd like to have them out by this weekend. So today's Monday. I have all week to work on them, to perfect them, to iron out all the wrinkles, and to get it just right. Just like Audrey is Audrey the Atomic Cat, Lee Belle is going to be Lee Belle the Southern Charm Cat. If you haven't figured it out, she's from the South. She's a Southern belle. I'm going to bring you along with me to design these two sheets of Lee Belle. So what I need to do first is go through all the illustrations and make sure they all have my signature. Excuse me. And also make sure that they have a transparent background. Here's a sample. This is not a complete. But anyway, here's a sample of them if you can see them. How adorable are they? Very dainty, very Southern charm. That's the floral side, and of course this is the gingham side. Floral will be her primping herself and being a dainty lady. And on this side, she'll be more of the intel or investigator. Although she's not as extreme as Audrey. She's more dainty, more Southern. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. I really like it. It's really turning out well. So I'm not going to create the sheets today because it's the end of the day and it's been a long day. It's taken a long time for me to shrink the images so that they will fit in Silhouette Studio, my cutting machine software. They have to be a small size because if they're too large, my software goes wacko. It distorts the pictures and all that. So I wish they would fix it. That's one complaint I have about Silhouette, is when the Silhouette Studio gets heavy images, illustrations, it goes wacko. But anyway, I am going to call it quits for now, for today. But friends, we'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully I will have a finished product of the Lee Belle stickers. I'm sure I will, because I don't have much to do except, well, I gotta place them all on the sticker sheets, and I don't foresee any problems, but then who knows? You just never know, right? So, okay, friends, see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is 10:14, August 11th. Let me go turn off my fan. So, looking at, these are still the samples, the rough drafts rather, that I printed out yesterday just to see what it would look like, print it out and all. I made the changes on the background, but I also went back into every illustration, and that's what I'm doing right now, and tweaked the fur, made it more white because on some spots she looks too creamy. I don't want her to look creamy. She's a white fluffy cat. And I'm also giving her darker edges so that when they turn into stickers, you can see more of form, because otherwise she just looks too, hold on. she just looks too blended in with the background, and I don't want that. So made her a little more fluffier and whiter, which is, she looks even better. So I'm glad I did that. But the thing is I'm going to have to go back to take them into Affinity Designer and shrink them down because they're large sizes. And then once I'm done fixing them in Affinity Designer, then I'll be ready to place them into the new back sticker sheet backgrounds that I made for them. So that'll again keep me busy today, but I'm ready to buckle down and get to work. So let's do this. Okay, 1:16, and it's still rough draft, but I've got all the stickers on both sheets. Here they are. So just like Audrey had 2 sheets, and Audrey had 2 characteristics, personas, a daytime and a nighttime, as some of you may remember. And daytime she was Miss Goofy Goofball. At nighttime she was Miss Slick Spy. And with Lee Belle is she's a Southern belle, and she loves to always look her best, and she is very dainty and loves to pamper herself. She takes time to do all that. She knows she's a cutie. She's got green eyes. They look blue, don't they? No, they're green. And of course, she loves to eat. She doesn't have a daytime, nighttime persona. Hers is more like, half of her is pretty dainty diva. The other half is she's the neighborhood intel. Don't want to say gossip, no. But she'll take notes. She will read Audrey's report from the night before at first thing in the morning. Half asleep. She's very confident. Here she's checking out what's going on across the street. Have you ever done that? I know I have. Especially when I was little, when there was an accident. Boy, we all went out there and went to see who it was, what happened, and is everybody okay? And yeah, it was kind of scary though. Here she's on the phone with whoever knows who, either gathering intel or giving it out to Audrey. And here she's doing paperwork. And then here she says she's doing work, but she's really got her eye on some goodies, some pastries. So isn't she adorable? So yeah, I'm not sure if this is the layout I'm going to keep, but I do want to get these done to where I can finally start printing them out and cutting them and getting them ready. So, but I'm really very thrilled with the way they're coming out. It's just so pretty. Look how easy it comes. Lee Belle stickers, finally. after working on her. I worked on Lee Belle. The idea came with Audrey, but I drew Audrey first and introduced Audrey first. Audrey the Atomic Spy Cat. During the whole time, Lee Belle was taking a back seat to Audrey. I knew she was going to be a big fuzzy, adorable diva cat. Nice. She's very nice. She's as sweet as can be. She's from the South. Of course she is. She's so sweet. So it was fun finally getting to create her and finally getting ready to put her in a sticker sheet. And now here we are. Lee Belle. There she is, folks. Yay. I love her.